How do you say no to people? You've blown up huge, right? So you get asked to do a lot of things that you don't want to do, or maybe not able, not willing, whatever.
I'll just say, thank you, but maybe I can't do it. Like it literally doesn't work in my schedule. Or just being pragmatic, like so straight up, like, hey, that thing that you want me to do, I appreciate you asking me to do it. You want me to host that thing, or you want me to come to that thing. That's just not my thing, but I appreciate you asking me. Like, do you know what I mean? Just being like,
it's just not my jam. It's not my groove. Whatever.
Yeah. We can't do everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, they say you can be everything, but you can be anything, but not everything.
No, but like if hypothetically, let's say you wanted to say no to this. Okay. Hey, do you want to host the NHL awards? Right? And you're just like, yeah, I could. Like, but if you're just like, look, I'm not interested. Yeah. It's not my thing.
What the puck?
Anyone.
Anyone.
Yeah, all that stuff, right? You just be like, if you're just straight up, just like, hey, just look, it's just not my,
Yeah. So you treat it like a breakup. Yeah, it's like you put a lot of pressure on yourself.
But yeah, and it's like totally like, I think you're cool, I think you're great, but let's just not. I'm gonna stop that right there.
Yeah, that's good. That's how you say no and connect forward.
And I think the second thing, and I'm still bad at this, but I saw this from Jerry Seinfeld. Is just try to be 5 minutes early to stuff. Today I wasn't. Yeah. But I've been notoriously bad at this.
Yeah.
That like on time isn't enough, be 5 minutes early.
Yeah, like on time is late. People say that.
Dude,
that's hard though.
I did Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee with Jerry Seinfeld.
Wow.
Which was crazy, right?
That's bananas.
He comes and he picks you up at your apartment. He was at my apartment, waiting outside. Jerry Seinfeld denim, blue blazer, white Oxford, Nike Shox, the classic Jerry Seinfeld fit. Outside of my apartment building 5 minutes early. Standing there with his hands in his pockets, waiting for me to come out of the double doors, and I'm like, dude, this guy's a quadrillionaire, significantly more successful. Like he's
5 minutes early.
And he's 5 minutes early, right? Beyond just him being Jerry Seinfeld, I was just like, oh man, I'm the one who's like running with bags. I'm the one who doesn't have his stuff together. So that's the first thing you said. You talk about just like mental edge. He already has that.
He already has that, yeah.
And then when you start hearing stories about other people that are in his sort of weight class in different fields, Jay-Z, other people, that they're 5 minutes early, that they're early. I was like, man, I gotta be better at that.
That, like if they can do it. It's like if we all have the same 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, he's doing it, and he's still doing it. That's the thing, he's earned not doing it, not having to do it.
He's earned being an hour late.
Yeah, and you're still like, oh, thank you. It's almost like they're playing on your court.
Yeah.
It's almost like welcome to practice.
That's great.
Yeah, thanks for showing up. I was already shooting around and I'm sweating.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty consistently 5 to 10 minutes late. I just always have been.
Why is that?
I don't respect the other person.
I'm saying for me, like, or for you, it's just you don't respect the other person?
No, I mean, I don't know. Why are people late? I don't know. Someone tweeted, I'm going to be late because of the person I am. It's just like hilarious, like just because who I am as a person or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I just missed. I mean, I'm on time for flights though in movies.
Right.
So I can be on time.
And a lot of times we hold ourselves to a very like high esteem. Like I'm a really da-da-da person. I'm a really well put together person. I'm a really this and that. For us, a lot of times we're collaborating, we're working with people. Sure. I get mad at myself. I'm like, dude, how do you have the audacity to expect people to shoot, edit your stuff?
Right.
Deliver you a cut, and you're coming in late.
Yeah.
Even if it's like 2 minutes, you should be the, you know what I mean?
You should be quarterbacking.
We should set the precedent, especially in our line of work.
Yeah. Well, speaking of late, it's your turn. So, when did you know you were good? Like, was there a point where you're just like, I'm good at this? Like, and we're always evolving. It's a craft. You learn. Dick Gregory, the whole thing. But like, when you go, man, dude, I'm good.
I think I had, like. There was windows of time in my life where it was just like, there would be blips, really. There weren't like whole pockets where I'm like, oh man, I'm really, really good. Yeah. Like right now, I've sort of discarded my whole hour, right? That came out.
You burn the boats.
Yeah, you burn that, and now I'm building my new show, right? And so like, when people are like, oh, you're good, you're funny. Yeah, but I burned that. I had to burn all 30 minutes from the White House Correspondents' Dinner, so I can't use any of those jokes, right? I have to do a whole new show.
Yeah.
And so, yes, I look at things that I'm proud of, but with this game that we're playing, stand-up or comedy, man, you got to be back in the gym, and when you burn everything, you're back in the gym and you're flabby.
Yeah, we're talking about that, right? Yeah, you're flabby, and it's just like the moment of victory has passed. So it's like time to move on to the next one. On to the next one. You're a Jay fan after all.
Huge.
But do you have any interesting run-ins with celebrities? Like, what are some cool, like, fun little moments? I saw you were with Steve Aoki. That was Game 7. I saw that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is like one of your bits of heaven. It had to be.
Yeah. Probably the craziest was like the Met Gala. That was really.
I saw that pic because that was like you, Aziz, like
Mindy, Riz. Yeah. But like that room is like. It's like if you did LSD and you're like, hey man, like I was in a room and Madonna was there and Kim Kardashian was there and Lil Uzi Vert was sitting next to me. You'd be like, what?
It's a dream.
Yeah, that's what the Met Gala is.
Yeah.
But it's a cool room. But I remember I went with Trevor Noah, and this was so cool. Trevor gave me like this dope, amazing piece of advice. He was just like, look man, like don't let fame or whatever define you. Like take it out like it's a test drive on a car.
Yeah.
Like enjoy this. Like go enjoy the night. But realize there's a lot of people in this room that if they don't get invited back the next year, they failed.
Yeah.
So it's a trap for them.
Yeah.
And so as soon as they take away fame from you, it's as if they took a piece of you away. And man, that was one of the best pieces of advice I ever got. Because he's such a, people know that he's a charismatic, charming, funny guy.
Of course.
But he's also like a very deep, wise soul. So the way he was moving in that room is he was just like, oh, this is fun. And when they tell me that I'm not cool anymore, I'll have this memory. He's going up, hey, what's up, Nicki Minaj, selfie. He doesn't care. And that's really cool. Because he's not taking it too seriously. Whereas like there was a lot of people in that room.
Putting on
they're
airs,
very like,
be aware of.
Yeah.
I remember there was a comic who said, we're not going to say who it was, but I can't talk to you at the Improv. Like, because I can't be seen talking to you, like we're at different levels. And people who get into that game, just like, wow. I mean, I guess on one level it's honest. Like somebody who said that, I think it was to you. It was like, wow, I guess that's honest on some level, but it's also like, but you know how crappy that is. So why don't you change the game? Why don't you not be that person?
Right. And then when you also like really break it down, when you listen to that sentence, you're just like, oh man.
Yeah, that's what I've become.
Or like if that's what you think like you live and die by, oh man, I'm.
So let's do some fun ones. You're convicted of a white collar crime. Which one do you want to be convicted of?
Convicted of a white collar crime? Banking, because you get off.
Yeah, clearly. That's true. As a white person, I don't know about a brown person. I don't know. Maybe you will.
Do the brown bankers they don't get thrown in prison, do they?
No, because they can. There's states that have laws like Florida where they can't confiscate your assets and you're still falling out. You may go to like minimum security prison and all that kind of stuff. So you get away with it.
Yeah, like that's the new like you want to be like a legal drug lord. Just get into banking.
Yeah. What's most exciting live sporting event you've seen?
Game 7 NBA Finals. When LeBron, the block. Yeah. I mean, I saw it live, man. I saw it there.
That's so nuts.
It was so crazy. And the silence that was in that room. Oh my God. I can't tell you how happy I was to see the entire Bay Area just get their life sucked from them. Dude, you blew a 3-1 lead.
Yeah.
They came back. Cleveland came to Golden State.
Phenomenal.
And straight up jacked you.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
When all the chips are down.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. That should be the ending. When they say the best paintings have already been painted, they say that about paintings. Would you say that about stand-up?
I think there's so much room. That's what I love about art, man. There's so much room where music is going, and there's so much room where comedy's going.
So you think music's getting better?
I think music's getting great. Yeah, man. Dude, we're living in a time where there's so much music, and there's so many people getting to experiment and create their own little sublanes.
Yeah.
It's not about, now we don't live in a time where Jimmy Iovine has to say, okay, you're the one.
Yeah, no gatekeeper.
Yeah. So what that allows is that there's like this plethora of styles and of musicians and cross-pollinating within genres and new genres being formulated underneath larger genres. Dude, it's a great time. And I think the same thing with comedy. Like the world is getting smaller by Netflix, like absorbing all of this different comedy content. Artists are seeing different people's work. It's elevating our game.
True.
I think we're living in like a renaissance for art.
That's awesome. That's a great way to put it. That's an encouraging way to put it.